Hello, I'm Richard. In today's video, we're going to give you a little tour of the outside of this 2015 Open Range Mesa Ridge fifth wheel. We get questions about it because it's in the background of quite a few of our videos that we shoot down here in the warehouse. And so today we'll just give you a little tour of just the exterior and why we chose this particular trailer. I've been trailering since the 70s. Lost track of how many I've owned over the years. This is by far the largest. This is 38 feet with 4 slides. And so it's much larger than we had before. The one we had before was a 2009 Nomad. It was a 22-foot bumper pull. And we mostly pull car trailers in association with EV4U custom conversions. So using the same tow vehicle, we tow this trailer, which is the way we run it. We're typically around 13,000 pounds. And so we have a combined vehicle weight rating of 20,000 pounds between the truck and the trailer. But the Dodge, which I've talked about in other videos, does a good job. And so today we're going to concentrate on this trailer. So we're going to start on this side, on the door side, and walk around, and I'll show you a few of the features offered on this trailer and why we chose this particular trailer. As I mentioned, this is a fifth wheel trailer manufactured by Open Range. It's their Mesa Ridge model. This is a 2015. It's the 34 or 346 FLR front living room. In another video, I'll show you the interior. The reasons for our choosing this particular trailer were that we wanted a trailer that you could do everything with the slides in that you can do with the slides out. And there aren't many trailers that you can do that with. And so this was the reason we chose this particular trailer. You can get into every door, drawer, cabinet, everything with it closed up like this as you can when it's open. So anyway, we'll start up here. This is the door. There's 4 steps to get into this trailer. So it sits off the ground. Matter of fact, you'll see in some other photos that the truck and trailer basically have the same line, horizontal line. The bottom of the truck is the same height as the bottom of the trailer. So it sits up quite high. Ground clearance is never an issue with this one. Driving in high winds is more of an issue. It's 13 feet high and sits up. I typically, in the wind, will run with the water tank, 85-gallon water tank, full, adds a little ballast and makes a big difference. So from the entry door, the first cabinet is a pass-through, goes all the way through to the other side. And this is the only cabinet that is not heated. All the rest of the underbelly is heated, the tanks are heated. This cabinet is not. And the next you have propane tanks. This has 4 of them. They're on a slide, so they slide out. I've got it locked in so it won't come out all the way, but it slides all the way out for easy removal of the tanks. There's storage in the front here. You can see the tanks in here. This is where your batteries are. that type of thing. Now this trailer is real good about having lights in a lot of the cupboards and all of the cabinets on the outside. It's the other two tanks accessed here. But that front cabinet is the only one that doesn't have a light, and so I will add one of these days. So it's just, like I said, that's the pass-through, that's the other side. Storage. Just a lot of room in this trailer, lots of storage. Here's a feature that I really like. It's getting to be pretty common nowadays. We got this trailer in 2014. First one I've ever owned with the auto leveling. What's nice is you press a button and it drops the landing gear and takes the load off the back of the truck. You pull forward, you push another button, and it auto levels. Then when you're ready to hook up and leave again, you push a button, it retracts the rear stabilizers, and then sets the hitch height at what it was when you disconnected. Real nice. Push a button and the landing gear retracts. It's just real nice features. This has the kitchen is on a slide, so these are your refrigerator vents. Your heater, your power cord. One of the things that this doesn't have that I've seen on some trailers since we got this one that I might install on this one, and that's a retractable power cord. That is a nice feature. I like that myself. Although this isn't much of a big deal, but I thought that's kind of cool, kind of easy. You press a button and the cord winds up. This, of course, is the water heater. And this is your convenience center here. This has an outlet here. So you got a duplex there. You've got all your controls. You got your outside shower, your fresh water, your black tank flush, all that. Your cable and satellite connections. Of course, there's a light in here also. And I like this, that everything is right here together, from your satellite to your water. The holding tank is right here. So there's the sewer connection. Everything is in one spot, not even a step away from one another. Power hookup. So this next cabinet, then right next to all this, is where I store hoses and items. I have a Hughes auto transformer in there. You got paper towel rack. Now this goes all the way across again. This is the entire underbelly here. You'll see some different angles. This is cavernous. There is so much room in this. Just really incredible. Of course, you got your sewer hose goes in your bumper. And so this whole back end now opens up. LED lights on the back. But that's an 8-foot ladder right there, and it doesn't even get close to the end. The yellow bag right there, that's a 2-person inflatable kayak. You can see this huge area. Should be using the GoPro to film this so that it's got a wider angle lens. You just can't take all this in. I can't get far enough away from the trailer to, you know, got a couple zero gravity chairs sitting in the corner there, and it's still flush because that back part is recessed. And of course, underneath, it's all flat. I mean, aerodynamic and nice underneath. Again, lighting, power outlets. You can stand up bicycles in the back of this thing. You can put, you know, hard shell kayaks in here. It's just incredible how far that goes. That's a good end to end, probably 14 feet. And it's so large, but there's all these access points to allow you access. Nice plastic water resistant thing, so if you put something in here that's wet from the rain or whatever, it just stays in here. It's not going to adversely affect anything. Another cubby, or access point I should say. There's the end of our ladder. And then if you ever had to do work on it, all of the heating and other stuff is all accessible. There's a panel along the back there, hot water heater and all that's in there. The heater. I did replace the water pump. Everything is easy to get to on this trailer because of the, you know, the openness. I mean, you can crawl in there if you wanted to. So that's what I liked about it. It's like buying a house. You know, I don't care how big the house is, just as long as it's got a big garage. And that's kind of what this has. It's got all this storage space to put whatever. You can design it however you want. And someday when we're on the road more, I probably will customize it. But today, just taking, you know, trips that are 2 or 3 weeks long, we don't even I mean, we haven't even, you know, begin to use all the storage available. And then this last compartment, that's the exterior TV. Of course, you got your awning and outside lights and speakers. I've got a couple of weather sensors and thermometer sensors, that kind of thing on the outside. It's got a light underneath with the steps. These are 8-lug axles. Didn't mean to zoom there. What another item that I wish this had that it doesn't, and that is disc brakes. This has drums on each wheel. I wish it had discs on each wheel. Not a huge difference normally, but if you're dropping down into like Death Valley or some places in Colorado, you kind of wish you had more braking. It's one of those things you can't have too much of. You can't have too much in the way of braking power. So one of the nice features about this trailer, you know, that I like, is that, you know, it does sit up high. And like I said, for every pleasure there's a pain. You know, we're probably, you know, a little more conscious of the height when you're going into service stations and under any low clearances. We're 13 feet high or almost. And because of that height, having these JT strong arm stabilizers are really nice. It's got them front and rear, and that really helps because you sit up higher, you could have more movement, but these really make this thing sit nice and solid. The other nice thing about the height of this thing is I don't have to get down on my hands and knees to get into any compartments. I don't even have to bend over. I mean, everything's right here. Bam. I mean, really nice. There it is. I mean, every single cabinet's that way. The back. The back raises up. I can walk underneath it. I can load and do everything without ever bending over. It's right there. Very nice. Really like that about it. You know, I like the Class A motorhomes. I mean, nothing against them. I prefer the truck and trailer at this point in life. But, you know, here they have these really nice, luxurious motorhomes, and they're hooking up at the RV park, and they're down on their hands and knees getting things out of, you know, the storage compartments. And I'm walking around just like this. And when the weather's bad and everything, this is kind of nice. And the back one goes up, so I'm underneath that. If it is raining and everything, I'm out of the rain too. So, now that's just a feature that I like. So anyway, that's a quick walk around of the Mesa Ridge trailer. Hope you liked the little tour, and we'll see you again when we do the inside. Thanks for watching.